Well, hello and welcome to Understand Men Now. I'm your host, Jonathon Aslay of jonathonaslay.com, and I'm so excited to be shooting this short video for you today. Our topic, why men act interested and then disappear, the inside scoop. I can't even read my own writing. Real quickly, before we get started, I have a free gift below here if you're interested. I'd like to learn more about Understand Men Now. And do me a favor, if you like this video, subscribe and hit the bell to get more of my videos. All right, let's go into our topic. God, I'm rambling and doing this fast here. Why men act interested and then disappear, the inside scoop. So one of the most common search terms for women seeking advice about men happens to be why men pull away, why men disappear. And it's mostly centered around those who are in the early stages of a relationship or probably in a slightly seasoned relationship, wondering why a man can act so interested in you and then all of a sudden disappear. And I want to lean into that because there's really a lot of bad advice out there. And I think it's important to understand the why, because when you understand the why, you can predict behavior and make better choices. So here's the thing, biologically speaking, when we are attracted to someone, men and or women, we're enthusiastic, we're effusive, we're demonstrative, we put in a lot of effort, we act incredibly interested, which is often brain chemicals or chemicals from our brain being released to say, chemicals like testosterone and estrogen, and for women it's oxytocin, and then there's dopamine, and it can feel like you're on crack cocaine when you're interested in someone. And what happens is when those brain chemicals begin to dissipate, then you're actually left with the meat of the relationship. And so this is what gets very confusing for so many people. They don't understand why someone might disappear. Well, one of the primary reasons happens to be because those brain chemicals are no longer there. That crack cocaine or that heroin is no longer there to sustain the relationship. And that happens for both men and women, mostly in men's case. But I want to go into some of the deeper reasons, because that's why I said the inside scoop. So many of you women following my page have certainly read books or have heard of books like The Rules, right? And these are all, I think it says the time-tested secrets for capturing the heart of Mr. Right. Great book if you want to use manipulation tactics to get your guy. Much of the content in this book is all centered around creating distress in the relationship. So from an anxious perspective, a man might chase you because you're pulling away, you're leaning back, you're not giving as much into the relationship, which creates tension and makes him want to chase you or come after you. But here's the challenge with that approach. That's pandering to the inner wounds that this man is suffering from, and that doesn't create a long-lasting bond in relationship. It might create a temporary fix, but it doesn't create a long-lasting fix because there's something deeper going on that caused men to disappear. And that is unresolved childhood wounds or unresolved adult traumas. Let me repeat that. Unresolved childhood wounds or unresolved adult traumas. Childhood wounds could stem from abandonment, come from abuse, could be from a dysfunctional family. Most of us have been raised with some sort of dysfunction that, if not addressed or healed as adults, creates havoc in our adult relationships. And then many people have suffered adult traumas, mostly centered around divorce. For those of you who follow me know that I'm a midlife dating and relationship coach. And midlife is after baby making years and before retirement. And most of the demographics within that group are divorced people. I think 75% of singles looking for love are divorced. And that's a significant trauma because you're unraveling the tapestry of an old life. And if there was a lot of chaos in that tapestry, if it's not resolved as an adult, resolved later or healed, it's going to create more trauma. Because what's happening is men and women alike are seeking connection. That's our primary reason to be dating, other than sex, for us men, is we want connection. And so when we're seeking connection, we want to feel connected with another person. But if we have unresolved issues, and if the person we're with has unresolved issues, then it's going to be chaos in the relationship. This is one of the reasons why I recommend the Hoffman process. The Hoffman process. And this is the Hoffman book, which you can read as well. But it really taps into addressing those wounds that you might have suffered as child. And I don't mean physical wounds like your cut fingers or broken legs and stuff like that. I'm talking about the emotional scarring that happens in childhood. Why is this so important to know this? I think first and foremost is to recognize that when we have compassion for people in general, that we recognize that most men are good people. They're just bad daters. And part of the reason why they're bad daters is because they have unresolved childhood wounds or adult traumas. That's why I'm a big proponent of asking really good questions in the beginning of the dating process. But if you want to know the real reason why they disappear, it's not you, it's them, it's us. We're afraid of intimacy because we're not capable of going there until we heal within ourselves. And that's for the guy you're dating, and for you as well. So that's my invitation for you as well, is check out the Hoffman process. There's so many other things you can check out, but I definitely want you to look into that and see if it can heal you. Because when you're healed and they're healed, you have the chance for a really happy, delicious, juicy, loving relationship. And I think that's what you're looking for. Okay. Like to hear your thoughts on this video. Please post a comment below if this resonated with you. If you think this is rubbish, if you think I'm full of shit, tell me. If you'd like to ask me a specific question and you'd like to have a response in video just like this, I highly recommend you check out my group, Midlife Love Mastery. Check out the link below, Midlife Love Mastery. It's a group where you can ask me questions. I shoot videos 3 times a week for members just like this, answering your specific questions. Plus we have a once a month teleconference where you can get on the phone and talk to me and ask me questions, and a library of content. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, I'm going to sign off this video as I always do, giving you a big, gigantic Jonathan Bear hug if I have your consent. Oh, thank you. Wishing you a wonderful day. Thanks so much. Bye-bye now.